Welcome to No Cover Comics.
Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 9, August 1977. Story by Bill Mantlo, art by Sal Buscema and Mike Esposito. Like a tiger in the night. At ESU, Peter Parker is attending evening classes to address the challenges he faced during the day. However, due to budget cuts, evening classes have been canceled. The students are protesting because they believe the funding cuts disproportionately affect Black and brown individuals, who comprise the majority of the night student population. Additionally, the school could potentially raise funds by selling one of its most valuable assets, the Erskine manuscript. But the college president won't sell the invaluable scientific treasure. As the demonstration breaks up, Peter talks with a protester who complains about having to go back to the streets and assumes Peter won't be affected because of his skin color. In the university president's office, he rails against the protesters, asserting that the Erskine manuscript holds greater value than the students involved and indicating that there are strategies to address radicals. Later, a solitary individual reflects on the need for a unifying symbol, something that can inspire pride. Perhaps it is time for the white tiger to prowl again. As Peter walks to the campus library, he reflects on the challenging decision of whether to sell the Erskine papers. Dr. Erskine was the man who created the super soldier formula that transformed Steve Rogers into Captain America, and his papers are the reason many future scientists come to ESU. Unbeknownst to Peter, a group of armed men is preparing to enter the library. However, Hector Ayala, who is looking for the Erskine papers himself, observes them follow Peter in. Knowing they are up to no good, he transforms into the white tiger. As Peter prepares to enter the Erskine room, his spider sense alerts him, and upon his entry, he discovers an unconscious guard alongside the white tiger, who is in the process of stealing the manuscript. When Peter attempts to confront the tiger, he retaliates by throwing a chair in Peter's direction. In an effort to evade the chair, Peter attempts to leap out of the way, but he is unaccustomed to jumping in his shoes and slips on the marble floor, resulting in an awkward fall onto his elbow. While attempting to engage the white tiger, Peter Parker overlooks the fact that he is dressed as Peter Parker and not Spider-Man, resulting in White Tiger toppling a bookcase over onto him. As White Tiger exits the room, Peter reflects that he might have been able to stop the tiger had he changed into a Spidey suit beforehand. As a guard hurries to the Erskine room, he is shot in the back by the armed men looking for the manuscript. In a flash of white from out of nowhere, they are attacked by White Tiger, taking them down one by one. Meanwhile, Peter tosses the bookcase off of himself and chases after White Tiger. When the tiger backhands Peter and sends him flying, White Tiger suddenly halts his aggression, taken aback by the realization of injuring a student. This momentary pause allows the goons to make a quick retreat. With the guards starting to wake up, White Tiger decides it is time to leave. He has much to do tonight, and delaying will cause the trail he is following to grow cold. As the police arrive, they inform the ESU president that the Erskine papers were stolen by the White Tiger, and he declares a state of emergency at ESU. Later that same night, Spider-Man visits the Daily Globe to check their files on the White Tiger. The Tiger has encountered the Prowler and the Jack of Hearts and has collaborated with Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. However, this does not provide Spider-Man with any leads on his whereabouts. Eventually, Spider-Man learns that the Tiger has been seen with a detective from Harlem, Nathaniel Alexander Bird, also known as Blackbird. So Spidey swings off to find him in Harlem. After finding the detective, Spider-Man informs Blackbird that he requires some information. However, Bird wants nothing to do with the wall crawler until Spidey reveals that White Tiger is in danger. Getting in a gypsy cab and heading towards Empire State University, Blackbird fills Spider-Man in on White Tiger's backstory, starting with the Sons of the Tiger, who Spider-Man has worked with. That team broke up and threw away the source of their power, the Tiger Amulets. Hector Ayala found those amulets and became the White Tiger. As the Tiger, he then faced gangs, false accusations, and teamed up with Iron Fist and Shang-Chi to stop the corporation, an international drug-running network led by Hector's brother. After his brother died during the battle, Tiger was introduced to the original owners of his amulets, the Sons of the Tiger. Hector then decided to try night school to get an education, and with the budget cuts, that is falling apart. Arriving at ESU, Spidey thanks Blackbird and heads into the campus. Noticing the heightened security, Spider-Man wants to find White Tiger and the Erskine papers before major violence erupts on campus. Inside the administration building, ethnic studies professor Ramon Vasquez enters his office. He notices someone's gone through his desk and left the Erskine manuscripts. White Tiger has left them for him, and now Tiger wants some answers. And, grabbing Ramon by the throat, he'll force the professor to answer now. When the professor says no, a voice behind White Tiger tells him to let go. It's Spider-Man, and while he was ready to excuse Tiger for stealing the manuscript, attempted murder makes him very, very angry. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.